What is going on, everybody? In this video I'm going to solve the question 2 divisor from the educational round of Codeforces 89. In the question we have been given n integers a1 till an, and for each of these integers we have to find two divisors such that GCD of d1 plus d2 with a is going to be equal to 1. If we are not able to find d1 and d2 such that this condition holds, then we are going to print -1 and -1. Let's suppose a is equal to 6, then we can find 2 and 3. So 2 into 3 is equal to 6. 2 is a divisor, 3 is a divisor, so GCD of 2 plus 3, that is 5, with 6 is going to be 1 because 5 and 6 are co-prime. So suppose the number a is equal to p1 par k1, p2 par k2 till pm par km, where pi belong to the prime numbers and p1 less than p2 less than, it's given in ascending order. Now since a is made up of p1, p2 till pm, so all the factors of a are also going to be made up of these pi's. Therefore, if we are able to find a d1 plus d2 such that it's never divisible by any of these prime numbers, then we can say that all the factors which are also made up of these pi's can never divide d1 plus d2. A simple observation can lead to these divisors. d1 equals to p1 par k1 and d2 equals to p2 par k2, p3 par k3 till pm par km. Basically it's the number a without the prime factor p1. To show you why this works, if suppose I is equal to 1, we consider d1 plus d2 divisibility with p1. Then in this case we can say that this is equal to d1 percentage p1 plus d2 percentage p1 percentage p1. This will also mean 0 plus d2 percentage p1. This is equivalent to d2 percentage p1, and we know that this happened because d1 is divisible by p1, because d1 is basically made up of p1s, and d2 is definitely not divisible by p1 because it contains all prime numbers in a except for p1. Therefore d2 percentage p1 is not equal to 0. Similarly for all other i's, if we consider a number k which belongs to 2 till m, then what we'll have is d1 plus d2 percentage pk is going to be equal to d1 percentage pk plus d2 percentage pk whole percentage with pk. Now this is going to be equal to d1 percentage pk because d2 percentage pk is equal to 0, because we know that d2 is made up of all the primes except for p1, so it's made up of any number, any prime number that belongs to 2 till m, so pk is going to divide d2. However, d1 is only made up of p1s, so therefore pk can never divide d1. Therefore it's going to be d1 percentage pk. p1 is not equal to pk, therefore d1 is not divisible by pk, and thus this is a non-zero number. Hence for each of the primes we have had d1 plus d2 modulo with pi as a non-zero number. So for each number pi, we have d1 plus d2 modulo pi not equal to 0. This means that any factor of a, which ultimately is a combination of all these pi's, will also not be able to divide d1 plus d2. Therefore, d1 plus d2 is definitely co-prime with a. The edge case is that if a number has only one distinct prime number, then we can never have d1 and d2 such that the condition GCD of d1 plus d2 with a is going to be equal to 1. Reason is that we need at least two distinct prime numbers to make our d1 and d2. So for example, let's say 4. 4 is equal to 2 square. Therefore we can never have d1 and d2 which will satisfy the condition. Therefore we are going to print -1 and -1 for this kind of number. Thank you and have a great day.